Hello YouTube, I am making another video from the poll I did this week. This week, make art one. So I figured I would show off my personal art style that I made myself. It is called Desecratum. It is the art of beautiful destruction. Most of the time in art, I feel like the creation is always focused on. But I don't really believe that creation and destruction not necessarily are real, but that it's not, they're two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other. And in science, it's impossible to create or destroy matter, only change it. And I feel like in art, it's the same way, because art is still part of this physical world. So I feel like when people make art, they kind of hide their destruction. They, no one talks about the rubble that the sculpture leaves behind. They just toss it to the side. They act like that isn't part of the process too. So that's the first part of what Desecratum is. It's putting that destruction back into focus. Recognizing that when we create art, we are destroying something. And the other part of it is, I feel like destruction, it has very negative connotations with people. People associate it with anger and like hate and violence. But destruction, it's just an action. And like all actions, it matters how why you're performing that action, not necessarily what the action is. And that's why I feel destruction can be beautiful. Whenever when you take an artistic and like meditative approach to it, I feel like it is just as powerful as creation is, and just as beautiful as this creation is. You know, in nature, it's all about change. Nature isn't constantly creating itself or destroying itself. It's constantly changing itself. It's equal and opposite at the same time. That's what changes to me, the creation and destruction at the same time. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna destroy this stick. Let me get to a spot that's a little more out of the rain, and then I will take this thing apart. All right. Here is the stick I brought today. It's got 5 bends to it. I love trees because they hold their memories inside of themselves. You can think of each of these bends as like a new direction of the forest. Each of these points, something else must have got them in the path of its growth, so it had to change. I love the way trees change. They don't care about the past. You know, they get what they are, and then they make a choice here or here. They don't try to go backwards. They're always chasing something. If it's not fruitful, they quit. They grow the other way. Let's start by taking off the paths to quit on. It's going to be hard to keep. Nice. Alright. Now I'm going to segment it into its choices. decide. I'm gonna pick out my favorite one. I have 5 choices. I think I'm gonna go with this one. No, not that one. Oh, this one. Let me see if I can peel the skin off, this bark off of it. Yeah, it comes off real nice. See if I can get that in the camera. Yeah, it's just wet enough where it basically falls right off into my hand. I just like to take these pieces. And okay, focus here. There you go. Just like paper. Alright, now let's show you if we can get this split. It never splits even. One of them always has to break. I'm gonna take the broken one. It's stronger than you would think. It doesn't bend easy, even though it broke easy. I love touch. I love touching things. It's the only real sense. Photons have to touch your eyes. Sound waves have to touch your ears. But touch, that's true feeling. It's right here. The real world is between my fingers. Alright, I think that's long enough for today. I hope y'all enjoyed that performance of Desecratum. I hope I'm able to inspire y'all to give that a try yourselves. I find it to be a very fun and meditative experience, so I hope y'all will like it too. If you want to post it somewhere online, my community page is open for y'all to post it there. Shout out to Landon Bill for being the first one to post on that. Anyway, see y'all next week.